Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. This is Ilbro Today Studios, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've been so quiet. I've been so quiet. I think 2 days or so. Yeah, yeah. I think mostly it's simply because of the fact that most of the times I'm alone here, so I don't have people to talk to, people to interact with. So I choose not to come sometimes, because I only come here, I share what I want to share, then I go out, you know. So the everyday, excuse me about that. Yeah, the everyday talk about what's happening around us. We can ignore it as much as we want, but it's life. That's what is happening. If you want to join me, you can WhatsApp me. I'll send you the link. You can join me and we can negotiate and discuss about things that are happening around us. Okay, sorry. So I want to test my audio and my video. If you are listening, tell me if you can hear me. You can write a comment if you are on Facebook, if you are on YouTube. Just write a comment. I'll see it here on my dashboard. Yeah, I'll know. Okay, I've put the comments there. Once you write a comment, it will appear there. Then I will know that I'm audible. Okay, so let me test and see if yeah, I just want to test and see if I'm live, if I'm audible. You know the story. You know the story. I'm the man in the scene and the man behind the scenes. I'm everything. I'm I'm the cameraman, I'm the editor, I'm the producer, I'm the man in the scene, I'm the man behind the scene. I'm everywhere. All right, so long and short, guys, I'm trying. I can see myself on YouTube, but I want to know if I'm audible. Let me try. Okay, I want us to talk about ah, hey, come on. I want to test this thing before I say what I want to say because sometimes I can say it without checking first if I'm audible or what. Hey, come on. The network is too bad. I want to test if I'm audible first. I can see myself on YouTube, but I cannot play because it's buffering the network. I think it's giving me issues here. audiobook or what? All right. Hey, come on, come on. All right, good people. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I was testing the audio, but you know what? Also, I'm using another camera today, so it's the settings, this and that. I just plugged it in without changing the settings. So that's why you'll see me. Actually, the camera is here next to me, so I'm doing it while I'm watching at the same time. Okay, so basically, guys, what is happening is very simple. I want you to know that I was watching the direction that the direction that Match and Match is taking. Uh, it was expected. It was expected to be like that, right? Actually it was going there. I know many people many people, not everyone, many people are disappointed actually. Okay, many people are disappointed. Let me see. Mdeva, Mdeva, listen Mdeva, ngikulive phela Mdeva. Ngizokufonela Mdeva. Bekukhona ebengifuna kuwe mani okuphuthumayo. Uyazi into emvula i-chat yakho nami ngadiscover ukuthi kunento engagcina ngikuthembise wena kwi-chat. I forgot about it, bra. I forgot about it. Okay, ngizokufonela after ngi-live la. Lalela Mteva, lalela. Sizokhuluma ne-after live. Okay, sure. Sorry about that. So basically, I was still explaining that there are a lot of people that are disappointed they're disappointed at the direction that Match and Match took. Right, I've been saying this thing again and again. People, there is no time. Hey, yes, I'm saying. Okay, there is no time. People, good people, there is no time. If you want, you can listen to me. If you don't want, you can wait until we get there. It's fine. But what I want you to know is if you are a foreign national that is in South Africa, you are not documented, and you know that when they are saying people must go out of South Africa, you are one of those people that they are talking to. Please start packing and start making your way back home. It's an advice. It's an advice. I know many people have mixed the feeling about this advice that I'm giving because they will feel like, why would you say that? We still wanna be in South Africa. Like I was talking to someone yesterday. Someone said to me, I'm not going home. I said, why? He said that it's hard back home and here in South Africa it's a bit better. I said, what is better about in South Africa which is not there at all? Said if I'm here, at least I can make ways to get money quickly than that side. When I'm that side, I'll be stuck. There'll be nothing for me to do to get money. I said, okay, well, that's how people think, but let's look at it at let's look at it at a long range, right? Let's stand there far away and look at it at a long range. So many people want to be in South Africa. I think the time is different now. The time is different. I know you keep on hearing deadline this, deadline that, deadline this, deadline that. I think it is what we call grace period, right? This is a grace period that people are given. You are given a grace period to go and go back where you are coming from, right? So a lot of people don't want to go. A lot of people have left. Some people have left, but a lot of people don't want to go. And I want you to understand this, people. The direction that Match and Match took of approaching Afri Forum, uh, it was gonna go there anyway, like it was gonna go there anyway. So it was expected actually. It was expected. So this is what is gonna happen. But I'm recording, guys. Why do you act as if there is no one recording? I'm recording. You can't be talking while I'm recording. Okay, sorry about that. So good people, listen. What happened was expected, and even the leaders of March and March, they are saying it that there are people that are disappointed in the move that they took to go to to meet AfriForum, right? Right. So Aish, the network is bad. The network is bad, but guys, my opinion is it is good for March and March to go and learn from AfriForum. It's a good move. Is it a good move for March and March to work with AfriForum? My own opinion will be it's not a good move for March and March to work with AfriForum. But they can go there, learn what they want to learn, get something from them, then continue building their their own initiative without mixing it. Because AfriForum on its own is an initiative by other people, which did not include uh, the leaders of March and March. Or let me say, AfriForum is an initiative by its own initiators. But those people, they never took a step to say, okay, guys, as an Afrikaner community, we cannot be an island in South Africa to say, I know they were not happy maybe with the way maybe the government was running the things. Then they said, because the government is not doing what we are expecting, let's do it ourselves. But they didn't do it with the black people. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I stand to be corrected. Some say allegedly so that they don't get the hammering. But all I'm saying allegedly also. Allegedly. Okay, so all I'm trying to say is AfriForum started their thing. Even the college, the university that they built, that the university that they built, that one, it shows you that uh, it doesn't have to do with the blacks. I don't know. I stand to be corrected also. If maybe that university is for black people and white people that want to learn Afrikaans, I stand to be corrected. But from what I've studied and seen, my own opinion, please forgive me. Maybe my opinion is weak, but those people they started their thing, they didn't include the majority. If that thing was a solution, if that thing by AfriForum was a solution to what the government was failing to bring as a solution, trust me, the AfriForum was supposed to stand and say, we're starting this thing, we are going to stretch throughout the country, include everyone who wants to be included, then we can start building our own solutions on our own. But they saw it that why must we? They saw it that why must we invite? I think the black community, you see. But well, long and short, long and short, I think it was a good move And remember, the leaders of Africa, of March and March, they are blacks, and they are Africans, and they are Africans, part of the African majority in South Africa. But what will make them also to take a step further to approach AfriForum is because that's where, what to call it, that's where development is, or that's where some action is. If they say we don't want AfriForum, fold our hands. We can't work with AfriForum. We can't learn from AfriForum. Who are they gonna work with? Who are they gonna learn from? Who? Because let me tell you the truth, the people that have got exactly the same brains or even better brains like the AfriForum or better than the AfriForum, they are there amongst the blacks, but they look, people look down upon them, right? People look down upon them. They don't want to listen to them. No, 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 no. They are what we call, they are nobody. So imagine a nobody who is carrying a solution for everybody. When they look at that nobody, they don't want to listen to that nobody. So there is no way they are going to learn from that nobody. So the only way out. So the mentality of an African child is like this. That is why you see even some other black Africans, or let me say some other Africans, moving from their countries coming down to South Africa. It's because they don't believe in themselves. They don't. They believe that, oh, let's run to South Africa. That's where the solution is. They believe that it is better to be in South Africa. That's where the solution is. They don't believe that on their own they can stand up and create something in their country that is like South Africa or that is better than South Africa. According to them, they don't see that happening in their lifetime or in ever in life. So you cannot blame leaders of March and Man. In fact, if you watched my videos, the 8 p.m. 30 minutes videos that I've been doing, I've been telling people to pack and go, not because I hate them. I told them that they can make it in their countries. It's just that they don't have a leader. When they go back, they look up to the politicians. Leaders are not politicians. Politicians are not leaders. That's where the biggest problem is in Africa, because we believe that leaders are politicians and politicians are leaders. Leaders are born, leaders are not created. If you want to become created in Africa, you must be sweet in your words, lie to people, speak dreams that you cannot fulfill to people, and say, you know what, vote for me. If you vote for me, I'll make everyone in the country to have an aeroplane parked in their homes. Believe me. And people say, wow, this one is a true leader. Then they vote for you. But you are not a leader. But the true leaders, nobody wants to listen to them. They are there amongst us. They are sitting there on the back bench, watching from afar. Even if they take a step coming forward to say, but look, we are doing things the wrong way. Let's fix these things. People look at that person and say, who is he or who is she to speak? You are not even in politics. In Africa, according to Africans, for you to lead, you must be a politician. That's why they'll tell you that you are not politically educated. But what have those that are politically educated done so far in Africa? Tell me. We have politicians from Cape to Cairo. Tell me what have they done? Okay, let's say, okay, this is what they do. They believe that on their own they cannot do it. They believe that investors Investors will come from abroad, let's say overseas. So on their own, they don't believe in themselves. What they believe is investors will come from overseas. Those are our messiahs. Those are our helpers. If they don't come, we are doomed. That is why Africa is like this. Even now, I was telling people the best solution to African problems is to work together, unite, and not fight amongst ourselves as as the general people who are not politicians. We are general people who are not politicians, and we must be wise in what we do. Let us not fight to bring a solution. That is why I am urging those. If you know that you are not a South African and you know that you are not legally in the country, I know a lot of things have been happening. Like I said, for 3 decades or so, life in South Africa has been neglected by those in authority. People have been doing as they please, yet there are rules and laws, and those laws were not being followed, and no one was standing up to say, no, 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 what is happening is wrong. Let's not do it this way. Everyone was quiet. Wrong things have been done until people thought they are normal. So now what is happening is people are calling and say, but there are laws, there are rules. For things to be done normally, things are supposed to be done this way. Please let us do things this way. And it starts to hurt on other people that were now used to wrong. Some people were actually born into a wrongdoing of things. Imagine if you are born in year 2000. Imagine if you are born in 2010. The only thing that you know is that you just cross the border without passport, come back, no one will do you anything. You go to school, you continue learning. After that, you finish. Some of them they don't write metric because they don't have. Well, I've been calling this thing up, but nobody was listening. I said, how can we have millions of people flocking into South Africa and while they are here, they have children, and while they have children, most of their children they go to school, and most of these schools maybe we don't know if they are registered or not, but they go to school, they learn, and they are taught. Their parents maybe they pay school fees, and from those school fees they manage to pay teachers. So they are educated to some extent, but then when it comes to writing result, metric exams, they don't write. So we've got a lot of people that went to school but don't have metric result. So I said, why should such things continue? People were not paying attention to it. Okay, but it's fine. No, fast forward, long and short, all I'm saying is 3 decades of neglecting things. We want to solve it in one night or in 1 month or in 6 months. Yes, it's possible for it to be sorted within 6 months, but this can only happen if all of us we agree and we unite and we speak in one voice to say, guys, South Africans are crying, they're saying we must go out. Okay, everyone who is from outside South Africa, let's all according to our countries form a system, not a government system. Let's form a system of uniting ourselves, right? And in that system, even if I give you this formula, I know you will mess it up. You will not do it right because it's not in you. You see? And even if I say, come, let's sit down, let me show you how we can solve these things, you will not come because I'm a nobody, number one. I'm not influential, number two. I'm not a politician, number three. You are used to lies, number four. So this is how people are. So I can say that if they had not gone to AfriForum, who do you want them to go to learn from? Yes, I know the leaders, they can say that they went to AfriForum. Hey, I'm recording, you're making noise. Hey, sorry about that. I'm saying, even if even if the leaders of Macha Match did not go to AfriForum, who do you want them to have gone to? If you can pinpoint, they should not have gone to AfriForum, they should have gone to so and so. Point to the people that you wanted them to go to. You see, them also, they searched around themselves to see who can we approach to learn from and to work with. They looked, and the only model that they liked is the model of the AfriForum, right? They liked it, and they were bold enough to say, let's work with this, let's learn from these people. Me, if you ask me, I would clap hands for them for doing that. That's that's partial wisdom. But now that wisdom is not complete. Now they must complete that wisdom. Once they learn, once they grasp it, once it's within them. Because what they must learn, there is a formula of how things were done, right? And then come with the formula and continue doing their work. That will be wisdom. But if they learn from them, then they say we cannot do it. We still want you to work with us. That is now the grasshopper mentality. They will look upon themselves and see themselves as, if we do it on our own, we will fail. So we need these other people. But when those people were building that, they never wanted them closer because they saw that they don't need them. So truth is painful, and the reason why we'll keep on sinking like this is because we run away from the truth. This is not rocket science. This is wisdom. If you have the wisdom, if you are a born leader, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm recording, guys. Stop shouting or close the door, please. Hey, sorry about that. Sorry about that. You'll forgive me. So basically, what I'm trying to show you is Africans, even if I say wake up, I'm not the first one to say that. Africans are good at ignoring that. In fact, they will point fingers at me and say, "You, who are you? Why are you talking to us like this? Who do you think you are?" Some will say, "No, no, no, go to hell." Some will say, "We are fine where we are." Some will say, keep this to yourself. It's good. I'll keep it to myself anyway. I will keep it to myself. But the truth is, if we really want to fix Africa, there's only one formula: unity, which we've been lied to for many years by African Union, saying that we are uniting Africa. OAU, we are uniting Africa. SADC, we are uniting Southern African Development Community, or the Southern African Development, the Southern African countries for development. It's not like that. It's not like that. What does it cost us to become what we want to become? What does it cost us to become what we want to become? Were we born as Africans? Were we born to fail? No. Don't you have the brains? We do. So, what is holding us? Greediness. As Africans, we are so greedy, and the stubbornness. We are so stubborn, and the love for positions. You know, if okay, I'll tell you a short story before I close. There was a guy called Moses some time back, there in Egypt. If you read the Bible, you'll find this man called Moses. God says, Moses, go and take those people out of the problem that they are facing, which is the Egyptian system, which is uh, oppressing them and enslaving them. Okay, Moses was born a leader, was born to lead them, actually. Let me put it that way. But there were many people who were there inside, but they were not leaders. And one thing I love about the people that were slaves there, the majority of those people, when Moses came and said that, I'm here to take you out, I think they were oppressed enough, they had suffered enough. They said, please take us out. That's why they came out. So imagine if they said, no, even if we want to go out, but we cannot be led by you, man. We rather choose we vote for a leader for ourselves, which is exactly what we are doing in Africa. Even if a leader rise, we put our knees on their neck and say, no, 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 you can't lead us. We'd rather choose ourselves a leader, vote for a leader for ourselves. Telling your politicians will never fix Africa. Voting has failed. Political system has failed Africans. Yes, there are some people maybe that are enjoying the system of Africa as it is now. What is happening in Africa? There is a system that is enjoying what is happening. But Africans, they are not enjoying it. I'm telling you. Even if your country is developed like South Africa, developed more than other African countries, or developed is one of the developed countries in Africa, like South Africa, even South Africans are not enjoying their own country. Now you will see what I mean. There is no political system that has made Africans to enjoy. We have got the wildlife. We've got the best weathers. We've got the best soil. We've got minerals. We've got this and that. We've got everything that we need, but we are not enjoying. Those that are in South Africa, they are not, even if their country is rich, I'm talking about the majority black people, they are not enjoying the basic things. You see, I know South Africans maybe might think, we were enjoying before foreigners came, but trust me, that was not enjoying. Yes, there are some who were enjoying life in South Africa, but others they were used to that low life, so they thought they are enjoying that low life. You see, it's not life. If you go across South Africa, you'll see shacks all over, shacks all over. That's not life. But there are people who were born in the shacks, their mothers were born in the shacks, their grandfathers were born in the shacks, their children now are born in the shacks, and them also they have given birth to someone in the shack. And now what they are waiting for is one day maybe they'll get a job, of which jobs are scarce. So jobs are not there. So one day their prayer is, God, if I can also own my own shack. And you tell people that we are enjoying. Trust me, trust me. If that's the only life you know, you will be enjoying it. You will think, wow, I've achieved, I've also owned my own shack. That's not life. That's not life. Trust me, many South Africans are in poverty. So when foreigners came into South Africa, there are some others that lived better than some other South Africans. The majority of South Africans, they are still in poverty. They are suffering, right? They are suffering. Majority, they are suffering. So if they are suffering, then comes a certain group from outside. Maybe this group was suffering in their countries, but when they entered here, you see them living a lavish lifestyle. Sometimes you don't have to envy those people because you don't know what they are doing for them to have that nice lifestyle. But anyway, there are others who are working. That's why South Africans are crying. But these people just came and they are working, and by working they can afford to stay in the city, rent an apartment. You see, go to work and come back and look after their families. But us, who have been here, we are born here, we also are qualified. We also have got these qualifications All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. This system, it keeps on in the network. The network is bad, man. Sometimes with the network, you feel like I don't know what to do. You feel like you can just grab this network and throw it out of the window. I don't know. But long and short, guys, we have to do something about this. Uh, where we are heading to, it will head to a point whereby the foreign nationals that want to move now, that are stuck in South Africa, that feel like South Africa is their home and they no longer want to go back home. It will come to a point where you will wish that you could have left early. But even those that have left, I know some of them are facing challenges where they've gone to, and even those that are still gonna leave, they will face challenges. Why? Because they are choosing not to unite. It's fine. I'm giving people an opportunity. Let's build this thing and unite and fix where we are coming from so that we can go back home in large numbers and then build up systems there that will work for us. And people don't want that, but it's okay. It's acceptable. A human being has got what we call free will. You can choose what you want. Even if you choose to destroy yourself, you can destroy yourself. That's life. That's why you'll see people, other people, they will choose to hang themselves because they've got that choice. No matter what the consequences are, they've got that will to choose what they want to do. So no, there's an English saying that says you can drag the horse to the river, but you cannot make the horse to drink. It will only drink if it wants to drink, which is exactly what I'm saying. Africans, you can only save yourselves if you want to save yourself. But if you don't want to save yourselves, it's fine. Continue destroying yourself. Continue heading towards distraction point. And one day you'll wish, oh, but if we could have listened to this advice, maybe we could be somewhere by now. You see, but it's fine. I'm just praying for you guys that maybe one day God can open up your mind and open up your eyes so that you can see. You see. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Thank you for listening. Share with others. Share with others so that others also can get the message and choose what to do with the message. Thank you.